Was I experiencing sleep paralysis? Was it an evil entity? Or was it just a nightmare from hell? I woke up in my dream and I stared up at the ceiling for a moment. It was dark in our room aside from some small purple lights on the wall. I sat up in bed and looked out the bedroom door to see an old man sitting on my couch and staring straight ahead at the window in my living room. He had barely any hair on his head, and the hair he did have was gray and strewn about. He had a long, bushy gray beard that looked wiry and untrimmed. At this point, I could only see the left side of his body, but he was wearing blue jeans and a tan coat. When I saw him, I completely froze. It was like nothing I have ever felt before, unable to move, speak, or anything. I'm not sure how long things stayed like that, but eventually he slowly stood up from the couch. He was super tall, kind of hunched over, and his face was expressionless with eyes like black beads. He was moving at a snail's pace, standing up and turning his whole body towards me. I was still frozen, unable to do anything. He started taking slow steps towards me, one foot after another, still moving extremely slow. I could feel the panic and the fear building up in my chest as he entered the doorway to my bedroom. Suddenly, I was able to move my body, but it was slow movement. I reached over and started shaking my girlfriend as hard as I could manage. I was screaming, begging for her to wake up, but nothing was coming out. The man is still taking slow, big steps in my direction while I'm sitting there helpless. The old man was so close to me now, getting closer and closer and closer. I continued to fight and scream while watching him as he continued to walk towards me, the whole situation in slow motion. As soon as the old man got up to me, his body right where my face was, I woke up in real life and shot up out of my bed. I immediately looked out my door, my eyes locking on the couch, which was empty. No old man, no slow motion. I remember feeling so uncomfortable, so unsure of what that nightmare was. I've never been so terrified.
Shae?
That is the definition of sleep paralysis.
Yeah. But what's really weird about it, though, is like the slow motion moving.
That she could move.
Right. And that he was all like, you went to his cadence.